7:30, Sunday. What's the night going to bring for us this time? Because I think she's really persistent, isn't she? We see her more often. Let's see. Night falls, and despite my best attempts, sleep continues to elude me. With her image still stuck in my head, flashing every few moments it catches me off guard. With Ma's lullaby still echoing in my ears, no longer the soft tune it once was. And the terrible gnawing at the pit of my stomach. It's no wonder I can bring myself to drift off even for a little while. It is not as if there's a complete lack of things to do while waiting for sleep to come, if it ever will. And at 2:45 in the morning, I found myself cleaning my photography equipment for no other reason than just to pass time. So, if I'm going to be honest, it is not the night terrors that keep me wide awake tonight, but the anxiety and the hope I'll hear from Ash and Isabella soon. And what's perhaps the 42nd time my eyes shift over to the end of the table where my phone lies still. I've not heard from them since they left. They haven't promised a call, of course, but a small part of me wishes they would have common sense at the very least. Waiting is a tough game, and the concern stretching out to minutes far longer than usual, it's impossible for more unpleasant thoughts not to enter my mind. Moreover, it doesn't help it when the clock finally strikes 3. She's back. My hand stills. It'd be a complete and utter lie to say my heart didn't leap straight in my throat in that brief second. My whole body has come motionless, ears straining for any further sounds. A couple of 10 seconds. Nothing. Of course, if how old the building I'm staying in. Power fluctuating ain't anything new, really. Every now and then, this will happen, leaving a few tenants in a rather bad mood. Nothing unusual anymore after a few years of living here. But this time, sudden hush brings it in stillness that raised the hair at the back of my neck and set my heart beating harder against my chest. Something reeks in the air. In an instant, this place is no longer home. It's a prison. Every rational fiber in my being screams at me to leave. I force myself to swallow and keep a clear head as I lay down all my cleaning tools and begin getting together the rest of my things scattered about on the table. The cameras, body, lenses, filters, diffusers, phone, everything my hand could reach. But I was still in panic and like in a nightmare, it is the scent that reaches me first. A foul, putrid smell filling my lungs with the heavy stink of death. My fingers clamped tightly to the camera, holding it close to my body as if the frightening thing will provide enough protection to whatever is with me in the room. It won't. But it's the only comfort I have. And knowing that whoever she is, she had once been human. Perhaps not all of it's gone. Perhaps some of it's still there.
Hello? I know you were in here. What do you want?
Something moves behind me. A soft scuttling of the walls, followed by the skilch and painful creaking of what can only be rotten flesh and broken bones. Without hesitation, I whirl around, my fingers and camera ready, patiently waiting for another movement.
I can help you. Whatever it is that keeps you here, I can help. That's what the letter's for, ain't it? You don't have to keep taking people's lives.
Silence? That's not good. The brief moment of silence after, and for a short while, I think my pleas worked. Then, with no warning, the shuffling resumes, and along with it are the sobs of a woman. I know. What to do? I use mouse to look around and press spacebar to take a picture. Ah, I really don't want it. So scary. I'm so sorry for my screams, but it was so scary. Alright. The light flashes fleeting one last time, allowing me a glimpse of her grotesque, misshapen features were once again lost in the darkness. All of a sudden, her tune changes, no longer a soft cry, but a high-pitched shriek brimming with pain, grief, and anger. Every ounce of courage I've mustered flees from my body at the sound, and the next thing I know, my hand is gripping the doorknob and I'm wrenching the door open. Her wails follow me as I flee into the night. Pacing has always been more of Ashton's thing than mine. And one thing, I sit and the minutes tick by, the idea comes to mind, and my pulse settles down. Oh, and yet, dry leaves and twigs crack on my shoes as I make another pass at them. There is too mild to describe what this is. There's no way in hell I'm going back. No way! Whatever she is, bleeding won't work. The moment we saw that letter, she's been after us.
But I can't run. Not this time.
Nearly 2 hours have gone by since I left the comfort of my room for the solitude of the park. 2 excruciating hours since I've started making calls. Come on, Ashton, pick up. No one's answering. Not even Rebecca, who has always kept the phone line open in case other people need her. Or Isabella, who frequently checks hers for any messages and readily responds as soon as she can afford. It does not help that Ash hasn't said a word where he went off to as well. Oh.
Damn it! I knew I should have asked him before I let him leave.
Knowing him, he can be anywhere, really. But there's really only one place he'll likely be at this time. The sun has already peaked over the horizon when I make it to the mansion. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see when I got there. There's Ashton, first and foremost. Part of maybe my assumptions are correct, and he's really somewhere close by on the stakeout. But I've never been the lucky soul when it comes to that kind of guessing. And even after I've made a round of the immediate vicinity, I could find neither hide nor hair of him. Calling me does no good either, considering how awful the signal is here. I can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he will have already noticed me by now. Instead, there's only silence, the kind too quiet to find any sort of comfort in. Even the trees seem to have fallen asleep with the rest of the mansion. Awfully fiercely, that's what's happening around it. A small iron of stillness in an otherwise fast-paced world. No wonder the whole Anselm feels at odds with the rest of Luxbourne. But the city is alive, growing every minute, breathing every second, and pulsating with life. The village remains unmoving, unchanged. It's not surprising the legends still live up to today's day, and why she's still here, walking its hollowed halls. And beyond me, that mansion looms ominously. But now ain't the time to fear. Even if Ash is not here, I still got to let the rights know what I've seen. What's in the home? I have to. And whatever grievance Ash has with them, doesn't matter. There might be grounds for imprisonment, but they don't deserve a brutal death at the hands of one malicious spirit. And I'm sure Isabella would want the same thing. Head straight for the door without a second thought. It takes a few rings, the sound loud above the foreboding stillness, before I hear footsteps on the other side.
God and Bennett, only a Nazi would knock at such an ungodly hour.
What time
Where's
is
that
it?
damn butler when I need him?
Before long. Ooh. Right, the doors swing widely open, with Mr. Luke Wright standing behind it. He has that dark aura around him. Seething will be a complete understatement to describe him. Like this, I've got no doubt why Ash would find him a suspect.
You? How the hell did you get in here? What in seven hells do you want? It's bloody 6 in the morning!
I can't believe I was grumpy.
Listen, sir, I know this is not a good time.
Oh, it's not a good time. Did you even check the clock before coming here? I bet you didn't. Unlike you, the ones living in this house need to sleep. Come back when people are actually awake, or I'll call security on you.
Before I can get a word in, he slams the door in my face and pulls it shut with much finality.
Wait, sir, you gotta hear me out. You're both in danger if you stay in there. Have you seen the news lately? Everything's not a coincidence.
Only silence answers me. Maybe if it was Miss Right? Who am I kidding? There are limits to how far a person believes in you. Then again, I didn't believe Isabella when she warned us. That is true, mate. And now, I am here. Desperately trying to save people, even if I'm aware it's completely out of my own capacity to do so. Is this what they call karma? If so, this is one horrible way of turning things around. Taking people's lives, playing with people's fears, making them feel useless.
You're around, ain't you? You here? Inside this house? Listening, watching, or whatever it is that you spirits do? What did they do to you?
I want to know that too.
I can help you, you know? If it'll let you move on, I'll gladly do so. You don't have to kill anyone.
Nothing. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Or if the same person's supposed to be doing that. The only thing I got after is a feeling of foolishness washing over me. Or perhaps it's just me losing my mind. Out of other options and any other ideas, I let my hands slide off the door's surface and fall listlessly to my sides. I go back to Luxbourne, try to find the others, try to get out of this mess with them, or let them know how much in deep shit we all are. Both sounds good. Either way, my loitering here ain't helping at all. I let the quietness calm me for a few more minutes before standing up and heading out to fetch my bike. It's quite a distance to Luxbourne, but if I hurry, I'll reach it in maybe... The rustling stops as soon as I turn around and strain my ears for any other movement around me. Is she with us?
Yo, Ash, you there?
No answer. If he's here, and I've just missed him earlier. Already my feet are moving in search of him for the second time. It won't hurt double check. Triple check even. Let's keep on checking. With how big the property is. Oh, he can be anywhere. If things ain't so urgent, if they ain't so dire that lives are at stake, I probably have just wait for him to show up again.
But damn it! He needs to realize what exactly it is he's dealing with.
That it is not just a petty criminal he can simply throw in jail. That it is something beyond the authority his police badge could ever give him. The guy needs to stop playing this big damn hero. Sit down and chill. My breathing comes in short. Shouts rust by the time I make it back to where I started. Still no sign of him. And I begin to think I'm just wasting my time here. But that is when I hear it. I recognize the melody in a heartbeat. Oh, it's Mark's favorite song. I listen for a while, trying to gauge where exactly from the house it's coming from. My feet start moving before I can stop them. And there, as a circular corner, from a room in the first floor, a single window is open. But I can't make out whoever is inside. However, I'm sure the singing comes from there too. Still, while I hear an old tune here of all places, I won't know. an obscure song by all means, but it's pretty rare to find someone who knows this. And for some reason, Dad seems to follow the song around. Then he clutched himself at the base of my tread at once. Whoever's humming might be. I don't want to be the pessimist for now, but on the off chance that is Miss Right,
Shit.
I shouldn't just barge in there. I can't put myself in danger before I can save anyone. Ash should tell me certain exact same words. Might even write me a dissertation. Why that is a bad idea if I ain't so lazy. But damn it, God damn it! Someone could be in danger. I think it's a trick dog. Every horror movie fan knows it's not a good idea to follow the horror sound. So no, I'm not going down the window. I'm going to keep looking for Ash. I want everyone to keep alive in this game. Let me go and keep on doing that. In the end, the ration of my brain wins out. Half of that hasn't spent too much time around Ash. It's right, or the reason part. If I do force my way in and find something unpleasant, how am I going to fight back? With my camera? No matter where you look at it, that's simply asking for a painful death. I agree.
I have a better chance if I find Ash. Where's he snooping about?
Perhaps I should try the forest? Make a round farther into the gardens, maybe? Not a sound plan, but it's better than nothing. The woman's soft sobs have subsided now by some means. Say, a trick, I tell ya. Almost inaudible, to the point where I'm wondering if I truly heard what I heard. I didn't get to dwell much on it all, because right in that moment, my phone rings. The sharp notes cutting pierce into the thick quietude. I clamp a hand over it, pressing the button before the speakers are close to my ear.
Are you?
I only caught the tail end of the person's greeting on the other side, but I know the voice well enough. Finally, Ashton picked
What
up
was
the
that,
small
Ash?
called us.
Could you repeat that? Signal shitty here.
I asked, where are you?
Took you a while, Frey, to give us a call.
Hell, Zack, I've been calling your number for a good 20 minutes now. What kind of shithole did you get into?
Good morning to you, too. I should be asking you that question. I've been looking all over the mansion for you. I thought you'd be...
What mansion?
Do I really need to answer that?
Why are you even... No, wait. Just get your ass here at Isabella's place, and hurry.
I shift my gaze in the mansion, specifically the window I heard the cries from. There's nothing of it now. Not even echoes.
How urgent is this?
Pressing enough for you to stop asking questions and get yourself here. Please, Zack.
That gives me a pause. It's a rare thing for him to take on that tone, really.
I'll be there in a few. An hour or two, tops.
Thanks. I'll see you.
I rush back to my bike as soon as the call ends. Without another look, I leave the mansion along with its haunting melodies and grim echoes behind. There are more important things my own curiosity and impulses. I think at the end? Yeah. It's Marianne's day, but we're going to it another time. I hope you're still enjoying it, and let me know what your thoughts of it are. I'm just really curious. Thank you. See you next time.